What's good? What's up, guys? It's your boy, Huddles from Bet Huddle, and we're going to go through how to make money in the first NFL game opening night. So I know you're all looking to find those locks. No such thing, but we got something close. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go through Oddsjam, the best way to find any positive expected value, and that's something I will talk about a little bit. Any profitable bets over the long term, got to go to Oddsjam. Plain and simple. I don't have to talk about it that much, but you should already know Oddsjam's the way to go. I'm filming this right outside my window right here, so all these dogs are looking in. All right, I'm going to share my screen here, going right into Oddsjam. Here we go. Y'all looking at what I'm looking at. Here we go. So this is the positive EV page. As you all see, this is what I'm looking at every single day as often as I can to find positive EV bets with Oddsjam. Go to oddsjam.com. This is the only data set you need if you're a beginner, if you're a pro, if you're intermediate, if you're giving your mom, your sister, your girlfriend, your best friend who thinks he knows about betting to bet. That's all you need. So I'm going to be going through a few things that I like, as well as partnering up with Prize Picks to place these bets. So here's what I love about Prize Picks, as well as Oddsjam. They kind of work in conjunction. Prize Picks is actually a daily sports betting, daily fantasy app that you guys can use to make certain sports bets, 2, 3, 4, or 5 individual plays, and they have to be parlay, which are normally not good, but if they're profitable parlays, you will make money in the long run, especially finding the edge like you can with Oddsjam. So looking at this right here, I'm going to go to sports. I'm going to go to NFL, and I'm going to specifically look just for the game today. Bills, Rams, what more could you ask for? All right, so some things that I'm looking at initially, I'm going to go to receptions. This is what I found, just because receiving yards, rushing yards, passing yards, there's not going to be huge discrepancies. The difference between 58 receiving yards and 60 receiving yards, not that great. Difference between 4 and 5 receptions, a lot more significant, a lot more of a weighted average here than what I'm looking at these. So I'm looking at Prize Picks right here. This is a flex play, which I'm not going to get into right now. This is the more consistent play that you want to be looking at is Prize Picks, and it's minus 137 juice. 2-team playing Prize Picks, minus 137 juice. This is how you build your parlay on Prize Picks using Oddsjam. So, back to my big head. We're going to go to share screen again. Y'all got to stay with me since it's my first time. Okay, here we go. We got Prize Picks open and Oddsjam open. So this is initially what I'm looking for. I'm looking for discrepancies where we can find better edge on Prize Picks than other books. Allen Robinson, let's look at the first one together. Player receptions, minus 137. It's at 5, which means you can get into other books at 5.5 and at 4.5. I typically stay away from things that are sandwiched in the middle, because why would I take the over 5 when I can get over 4.5? They're a little bit more expensive, but it's 4.5. And why would I take the under 5 when I can get the under 5.5 at minus 122? Let's say on underdog. So a play that I found that I really, really like is Boston Knox over 3. So that's going to be the one play that I have tonight in the Prize Picks daily entry as far as the Bills and Rams game goes from Oddsjam. The reason I like this play, you know what I'm saying, is because a lot of these have, they're different than the actual, they're lower than, the set line by these other sports books. But for instance, I don't like Devin Singletary over. I'm not going to bet the under because I would take the under 2.5. So I bet the over 2. Bet the over 2 and you could push, which is fine. But I bet the over 2. But this juice right here is very heavily favoring minus 171, minus 154 pinnacle and the sharp line of Oddsjam, which is the sharpest line sportsbook in the world. When I mean sharp, this is the most accurate. This is the least variance of the sportsbook. This is the one you got to look at the most. Has minus 160 on the unders. They are pretty favored on the under. So I don't feel good about betting the over, even if I'm getting an extra half point. What I'm looking for, Dawson Knox, as you can see, underdog is kind of the Prize Picks counterpart, the ugly sister, if you will. They are minus 137, minus 122 at 3.5. Prize Picks is the only book at 3. It's like Singletary. But look at the line differences in the price of these other sports books. Barstool, PointsBet, Caesars Bet, Rivers, all in the minus 130. Then Oddsjam, like I said, it's the sharpest sports book. They are a lot less confident in the under than Devin Singletary's number. So they're saying, like, I think I kind of like minus 3.5, but I'm not too surprised if it goes over 3.5. So certainly, if we're getting it at 3, we're getting way better value. So if I go to my entries right here, this is what I locked in, Dawson Knox. I'm going to go over 3 just because it's more of a coin flip. Look for those things that are more 50-50 on 3.5. The line's at 3.5 and Vegas isn't sure. Well, damn, they're really going to like if I can get it over 3. I hope that makes sense. Over 3. Why would I take the under at 3 at minus 137 when I can get the under 3.5 at minus 131, minus 122? Of course, I'm not going to take the under. I'm going to take the over because the line is lower than the rest of the sports books. I take the over because Vegas is not that confident in the under. We're really confident in the under on Singletary. Kind of same thing with Gabe Davis. They're really confident in the over 3.5 for Gabriel Davis, so I'm not going to take the over 4. I would take the under 4. But again, I don't feel confident in the under because they're pretty confident in the over. And you might say, why would I just take the over if they're confident in 3.5? Because it would have to go 5 for me to win, which is a reception and a half from the original line. As opposed to Knox, it has to go to 4 for me to win. There's a half reception more than what the line is, plus 3 at push. I hope that all makes sense. I locked it in. $25 power play. Dawson Knox over 3 receptions. You might think, what's this other one? TB12 over 5 passing yards. It's not a fluke. 0.5 passing yards. All you have to do is go to prizepicks.com. This people staring me right in the face right now. How you doing? Prizepicks.com. And they are giving you this free prop. Tom Brady has to throw for 0.5 passing yards. I could throw for 0.5 passing yards against this atrocious Dallas defense. Tom Brady's for going to do it. Pair that up immediately. It is a free win. Got to pair it with something. I'm pairing it with Dawson Knox tonight in the Bills game. Let's ride on Prize Picks, on Oddsjam. This free kind of information. Other than that, let's go.